Hey guys, it's Jaden. Welcome back to Cedar Zoo. Apologies for not uploading this past week or week and a half or whatever. I've just been really sick. I'm kind of getting back into it now, so bear with me if my voice is a little bit croaky or anything like that this episode or a few episodes to come. I'm still getting over it. I was slept and ate. That's pretty much all I did. So yeah, bear with me. I might not get the usual amount of videos out, but I will try my best, alright? I'm still getting there, so I'll try my best, but yeah, bear with me. So we're going to be working on still this building from last episode. If you haven't watched that, we started building a massive sort of courtyard, center courtyard with like a bunch of shops, exhibits. We put a actual habitat inside this one as well this episode, so that's pretty cool. We've got shops, we've got a bunch of exhibits, we've got an underwater viewing gallery, we've also got underground exhibits, which is pretty cool. We did a bunch of work on a stream before I got sick on doing like the underground work and doing like a little staff room under there and everything like that. So if you are new here, welcome. My name is Jade and I build shit. With this building, I try to make it, I'm trying being the word, trying to make it pretty modern. So yeah, I'm doing my best. Probably not as good as some other people, but we're getting there, alright? I tried to cover up these floors, but didn't really work, so we'll just leave it open, like an open path. I've still got to put railings around here, but I thought a nice little cute idea would be to add like a little garden on either side of it, so you walk through the viewing gallery over the little water area there that I still don't have an animal in that exhibit yet, so I will eventually, but for right now we don't. But you can walk out there, have a look over the water, and go past like some garden beds. I thought that would be pretty cool to do. It also like just adds greenery, adds vibrance, adds volume, and just like different height to just what would have been a flat little area. So I think it looks quite nice and came out pretty good. We're starting to close off everything for this building. It's getting towards the end. By the end of this episode, it's pretty close to having the whole building done. We've still got lots of detailing and little bits to do here and there, so we'll probably do that in another episode or even just like a stream or something. Obviously, once I'm back to 100%, we'll be doing more videos and streams, so hopefully I start to feel fully better soon, because I missed this game. I did try do some playing while I was away, did a little bit here and there, but yeah, couldn't really do much. All I did was like sleep most of the time because I was just knackered, really. So yeah, I tried to do a little bit here and there, and this is what this episode is. I cover all the path with the flooring throughout the entire building, apart from that viewing gallery there. But I tried my best to try and cover most of the paths just to make it look, one, more modern, because I'm trying to get better architecture skills with modern buildings, and two, that looks pretty cool. There's two viewing galleries for the water there, and two, it just makes it look like one continuous building, which is definitely what I wanted, and makes it flow, which is really good. So yeah, I cover up most of the paths. There are paths here and there that aren't covered or stuff like that, but that's okay, is what it is. I tried my best, and that's what matters. The pathing system is all over the place under the actual flooring, but that's okay because you don't see it. All you see is the guests walking around, and it looks like they're got free range to all of the flooring. So that's another reason I wanted it, because you can't see the paths. So the guests, it just looks like the guests are able to walk wherever they want, and the paths do go all over the place, so it does add to that mystery that they can actually walk all over the place, which is really cool. Well, there's another little food area in this corner here, got some toilets there, and then yeah, we just cover it up with a nice building, do a little bit of decorating, make it actually 2-story in the end. At first, I only did 1 story, tried to do a roof, didn't really work out with that angle in the corner there, so yeah, got rid of the roof, did another floor, sorry. So you're not really able to see too much of the roof, so it doesn't really matter. Because the ceilings are very high in this, and obviously when we do a walkthrough, we're going to be walking through as a guest at guest height. So you will not be able to see all that at the top of the second story, which is good. We do some windows as well, add like another little door and make it look like the staff can actually get through the door. There's a little keypad and like logbook and stuff like that before we do a little bit more decorating. And then we also do a indoor exhibit, which is pretty cool. I have done an indoor exhibit house at the start, but this is, well, the exhibit's at the start of the building here, but then I haven't really done, apart from the domes, but that was sort of like 50-50 outside and inside the dome. I haven't really done too much of an indoor habitat. So this building's got an indoor habitat just on the other side of the pathing of these buildings here. So we do that this episode as well. We don't do fully decorating or get it like 100% because the back half of the building is still a work in progress. I have some ideas of what I want to do for the back end of the building, but it'll take some time because I'm trying to get into more modernism with my building, if that even is a word. Sure, we'll go with it. So yeah, I'm trying to find more inspiration and just try get it as good as possible. So we do change the back end of the building, but you'll be able to see that next episode or any of my socials. They're always linked down below. So yeah, we go and finish the rest of the flooring, and then we do the roofing, which is pretty cool to see it finally coming together. It starts to look like a real building now that the roof's getting finished, which is very exciting. That's what we want. By the size of this exhibit, you can tell that the building's gonna be like twice the size of what it already is, because I like to set challenges for myself. And we've got like a little bridge here that goes over the water. It's a nice little like koi pond bridge. Not that there are fish in the game, but it looks cool. We add a little waterfall there eventually, do some rock work, and then yeah, we just do these, I don't even know how to pronounce them, like a couple of these big bad boys. I think they're like anteaters. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's what they are. I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably get grilled in the comments for not knowing what they are. Pathing with all the flooring, trying to make it look as neat and good as I can before going on to the actual exhibit. So we're going with a nice lush type of rainforest feel. Same with the dome vibe, lots of greenery, and these bad boys love a lot of coverage. So there's lots of trees and bushes and shrubbery for them. And the good thing about them, they do have specific biomes, but there's like so much stuff. So you can literally add all the animals, going along and adding a nice little natural barrier. The good thing about these things, or these anteaters, is they can't really jump or climb or anything like that. So we can just use a low barrier for them, which means guests can like see nice and far into the enclosure, and also you can see the animals like really up close and personal, and it just looks a lot better for the building to have like low to no barriers, which is very, very cool. Going ahead and doing more of the roof here. We go back and change the opening a little bit just to make it a little bit more symmetrical and look a little bit better. I think we do put some glass, not around here, but we do some glass around the building as well, just to bring in some more light, because it's not too bad. But yeah, I definitely wanted it to feel more bright, and especially like with the glass and the shadows that it brings into the building, it just looks really, really nice. And here I am going through and adding some glass pieces. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that glass piece right there. It is what it is. It stays there for now. So yeah, let me know if you like it with or without the glass. I suppose it's more realistic with glass there. rather than just a hole in the roof. Nice big floor to ceiling windows all around this corner, and it's starting to come along very nicely. And some more windows. We actually do put a skylight just above the windows there, so when the sun comes around, it actually does a nice beam of light that goes pretty much directly over the windows, which makes it look really, really cool, which I'm really impressed about. Here we go. Yeah, add some light into it, and I think that yeah, there I go. Like, look how sick that looks. Just working on this side of the building now, trying to make the shape a little bit odd, so it's not just a massive square big building. So we do, yeah, a little bit of a indent there, and then we also add another entrance so that people can come in through past like the monkey sanctuary and come in through that way. So it brings more people in, which is very nice. That's what we like to see. Putting a nice little waterfall here, covering it with some rocks and shrubbery. Doesn't really work because like it's not really coming from anywhere, but I suppose it is an artificial waterfall, as like you would see in like a pond or something like that. Like, it's obviously not real, so but the looks good, and also the animals love it. As you can clearly see, he's lapping it up in the water right there. He's loving it. Adding some educational screens around just to give the guests a little bit more info on the actual animals, so they can get their education up as well, which is very nice. We like to have 5 stars at this park. As you can see, we've got 5,903 guests and a 5-star happiness rating, or 5-star overall. So I'm pretty happy with that, how the park's coming along. 5 stars that's what we want to see. Just finishing off a little support wall there with those little beams there. And yeah, we do a little path here, but we can't really do much, so I'll probably try find like a blueprint of some like picnic tables. Probably find like a blueprint or something of some picnic tables, or make my own custom one and get rid of the path and make it look like you can go there. But for now, we'll just do like this little information kiosk area there, and then yeah, I think it's looking pretty nice. And we'll do some nice big windows to get some more light in, and then that'll be the end of the episode. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching and bearing with me while I took a little time off while I was sick. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new, so you don't miss any up and coming videos, and I'll see you in the next one, hopefully soon. Hopefully, fingers crossed. See ya.